Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Fuller Kamara. Today we're in chapter 43, managing your team. Team menu allows you to manage your firm's users. A firm user can be anyone who needs access to the client's data. They can be full-time employees of your accounting business, but they can also be tax preparers who are not part of your team but still need access to the client's data. The team menu, as you can see, has two tabs. The Access tab, which displays an overview of each user's status and access right. You can see here the access right. So you see from here Fuller Kamara, which is me. I am the admin. And then you also have Fuller Kamara, which is also me. I have the basic access. So I created this account just for tutorial purpose. As you can see, this is a training account. It's not like a live version of the QuickBooks. This is for training purpose only. So you can see you have the access tab and also the certification tab. So the certification tab allows you to track users' Pro Advisor certification and their expiration date. You can see here that you have the name, the job title, the certification, and the expiration, if there was any certification for this. But since this is just the training, that's the reason why you wouldn't see the certification and the expiration date. Apart from the primary admin who has access to everything, there are three levels of access you can give to firm users. You can either give them full access, basic access, or you can give them custom access. So the full access, by default, a full access user can view and make changes to all areas of your firm, including the team users, your subscription levels, and your books and clients. So if you give someone a full access, they can gain access into everything. They have access to every area of your books. Whereas for the basic access, this gives the user view-only access to your firm's information, but no access to team subscription billing and no access to the firm's books or client. So more or less, they will have a view-only. So if I click the edit right now, just to show you the basic access, so you can see this is currently a basic access. You can see the user profile. From here, I can resend invitation because, as you can see, I have already sent an invitation to this user. So now all they need is to access the email link and then click accept and follow the instructions. Then I have the option to delete this user from here also. So if I click the firm administration, you can see for the basic access, they have a view only of the firm information, and they don't have access to any of the firm users' subscription. Then they don't also have access to the firm account receivable and customer account. Then the vendors and creditors, they don't have access to that as well. They don't have access to the client. So that's just the basic. You can see also if these have like custom access, this allows you to customize the permission the user has to your company and the books and clients. Let's go and see, let's say the add user. So now to add a user, that is, if you have a team member that you wanted to add to the team, you can just click add user. First, you have to navigate to the team from your left navigation, and then you can see on your right add user. So this is where you add user. So whenever you click add user, you can add their name, let's say, then you can add any email address. So once you add the email address, you click next. So then you will be able to see the area where you can specify access to the firm administration and books. As you can see from here, you have the basic access, the full access, and the custom access. So just watch here from the access menu right now. So the basic access has default access that the individual will get. As soon as you assign a basic access, by default, the person will have a view only firm information have no access to the farm users and subscription, then they will also have no access to the customer and accounts receivable and the vendors and creditors. They don't have access to that. But if you make changes to any of these, the access will become custom. So from on your right, you can see custom access to administrative functions for your firm, and then they also have access to managing clients. Then the custom access also to your books and administrative access to the client's books. So if I change this right now, I say okay, they can edit. You see, this has changed from basic access to custom access because I have given them some edit access. You see, so if I can change other things here, say yes, so meaning it's still custom access. So let's say if we change it to the view, to the full access, you can see they have access to everything. They have access to the firm information, the firm users, so they have access to all of that. So you can change it to view only, it's become custom access. So that's how to give access. So if we go to next, you can see here you will specify which area of the client, which clients should they have access to. So even though they have access to the firm, you can still restrict their access to specific clients. Maybe you have 10 clients or maybe more than that. Then you have somebody you just want to give access to a specific client, not all the clients. Let's say a tax preparer, maybe their tax preparer reach out saying they need access to the financials. So you don't want to give them access to all the clients that you have. You can only give access to the specific client that's requested access. So that's the reason why you can check off. You have the option to select all the clients that you want to give access to this user. But to be specific, you can select the one that you just want to give access to. So once you click save, the user will receive an email automatically that will give them the instruction as to how to gain access to the books. So right now, I only give them access to this test comp. So if I click save, meaning they will only have access. Once they accept the request or the invitation, they will only have access to test comp. They won't see this other client from their end. So that's how to give access. But I'm not gonna save this right now because this is just for training purpose, and the email address that I put in is not a valid email address. So you can see here right now we have invited. So to edit, you can click edit. This is where you make the changes as I have just explained previously. You can see the number of clients. So from here you can make changes. You won't be able to make changes to the primary admin, but you can see from the setting here you can include inactive users. You can see from here you have the option here. You can include inactive from here as well. You can change the status. See, so if you check these off, then the status will disappear. That is whether active or inactive. So then the job title, if I don't want to show a job title, you can just check it off as well. You have the option to print. You can, so if I go back to the edit, so if I go to edit, let's say for the admin user, so if I go to edit here, you can see you have the full access. So this currently has like the full access. See, because the reason why you can make any edit to this because it's the primary admin. So the primary admin has full access to the QuickBooks Online. That's how you manage user permission. You can edit and change the user permission from the action column here. And that's the end of chapter 43. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like if you like the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.